everyone. It's Queen of Light 1111. Wanted to do a quick conversations with the masculine and feminine today. I haven't done one of those in a really long time. So I thought I would do one for you today on a Thursday. So top messages, the top row here is messages from the masculine, bottom row, messages from the feminine. And then we have the bridge. And so typically what I do is I bridge it with just one tarot card, but I thought, oh, let's just make it interesting and let's see what happens in the after tarot after this bridge card. So first, want to go over bottom of the deck. Patience. There's still work that needs to happen, okay? So patience, patience, patience is the bottom of the deck for the oracle. Then for the bridge, for the tarot, Knight of Pentacles. You guys know Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy of the knights in the tarot deck. He is analytical, methodical, thoughtful. And so right now there's a lot of contemplation going on and strategy. Bottom of the deck for the after tarot is the Three of Cups. And this is, you know, reunion. That's about coming together. I feel like we got Three of Cups in yesterday's energy check-in. So let's go ahead and get started. First message from the masculine, pride and ego. He's saying right now he is stuck in his pride and ego. And her message back is barrier. And that his pride and ego is creating a barrier to this connection. What is the bridge? The bridge is the Five of Wands. This pride and ego that he is in, that he's saying that he's in, for those masculines that watch my videos, this pride and ego that the masculine is saying that he is in is creating a barrier and keeping them in conflict. Five of Wands, okay? So very much there is conflict today. Five of Wands, I mean, this is consistent with, you know, the collective that I'm channeling. So what happens after this barrier and this pride of ego? Well, he comes forward with the truth about his Seven of Swords energy. Couldn't be even more on point. After the pride and ego and this barrier is removed, this conflict, the Five of Wands was clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Swords. He's going to come forward with his truth around this deception, perceived deception, whatever it is. So that's what's going to happen in the future from the energies that we're checking into today. His next message very much goes with pride and ego. He is playing the victim role right now, okay? Like, woe is me, she left me, she stopped talking to me, whatever it is, okay? So he's very much in his pride and ego. His ego's wounded, and he is saying here, I am the victim. And what she's saying is, I'm going to forgive you, Emperor, divine masculine. So again, the masculine is saying, the Emperor is saying, I am the victim, okay? And his ego, his pride has been bruised because this feminine stepped into her power and walked on. And so she's saying back, like, I will forgive you if you come forward with this truth about this deception. I actually have already forgiven you, I feel like, is what she's saying. And that there's no need to stay in this pride and ego. There's no need to have barriers at this time. But what happens after he gets rid of this victimization, okay, and how he's feeling? Well, the High Priestess, because remember, they're not talking, and it's going to end the cycle. Ten of Swords, okay? This dead body, this victims are, you know, it's kind of goes with it. It kind of correlates with this, you know, dead body being removed. Like the cycle's gonna end. The High Priestess, the 5D divine feminine, who's in his energy next, is going to forgive him, and that is going to end the cycle. Or she's already forgiven him and he just doesn't know it, but that ends the cycle, okay? The next card, divine feminine, you're very, very much in his energy. And I feel like this dark night of the soul could be for both. It could be that both of them are kind of going through it, because she's saying dark night of the soul. And I feel like they're both going through it. Why? Because Six of Pentacles. It's like, maybe he's going through it and she's feeling it, okay? Or vice versa, or they're both going through it. Because the Six of Pentacles is like equality, about equal give and take. It's about you give, I receive, you give. And so this is very much an energy of, you know, the divine feminine is very much what he's thinking about at this time. And she's like, dark night of the soul, like that she can feel that he is going through it. And she may be going through it as well, and they're trying to come to this equal place. So what happens after this equality and this dark night of the soul? Well, there's the new beginning, because remember, we just ended the cycle with the Ten of Swords. There's a new beginning, and it took great strength to tame that beast. Remember, this strength card, it's this Empress that is trying to tame this lion, and this is pride and ego, right? This is like the Leo card. They operate in their pride and ego. So when this pride and ego and this victimization, okay, is tamed through forgiveness and through the strength it took to get out of the dark night of the soul to become equal partners, they will come together in a new beginning. They will take that leap of faith that it took them great strength to get there. And also what I'm really getting right now too is their bond will be so much more stronger. So now the next message from the masculine, action. He wants to take action. And I got the observer card. I feel like either she's observing him or she's like observing because she's the passive one. She is waiting to receive his action and she's watching to see if he's going to do it. And so what's the bridge? Ace of Cups. And so this is a couple of things. The action is probably about self-love, right? Loving himself, healing his wounds, healing this victimization energy. For her, it's probably about, healing her heart, right? As they've had this deceptive energy in the past that has created conflict, and she's observing if he's getting out of that behavior. But this is also because of the cards that came out. So we are also looking for healing, right? Healing of the Seven of Swords behavior. We're waiting for him to take action. We are observing to see if, things have changed. We being the divine feminine, and this is about self-love. So this is about, are we coming into a place of love? But this is also about a renewed love, new love. Remember, we just came out. We're in the Fool's energy now, right? In the After Tarot. And so we have the Ace of Cups. So now there's renewed love. So what clarifies this Ace of Cups? Well, healing happens. The relationship is balanced and union, Four of Wands, occurs. Okay, his next message is Muse. This is a card of inspiration. She has inspired him to become better, and she's like balancing the scales. Now we have equality. We are balanced in our connection. And what is the bridge? Justice. This is balancing the scales and justice. So do confirmation for me that things will get balanced out between this collective couple in the future. And then what happens? Communication, Page of Wands. He sends something out. What is he sending out? It's this offer of a new beginning, right? Something solid in the material world. I hope you guys are seeing the progression of this. I'm literally channeling this real time, so I'm just seeing it live with all of you, and I'll go over it as we finish this. So now he's like, I need to refocus. I'm refocused. And she's like, shadow work, because I really feel like there's still some stuff that he needs to do and she needs to do, okay? Because remember, things still need to get balanced out a little bit, and they do. The bridge here for refocus and shadow work is Nine of Cups. Right now, he's refocusing. He's trying to operate in self-love. This shadow work, as they're both going through it, they're trying to make their own wishes come true. So what happens after this wish? Well, they look at how hard they worked and what they've created. This is the Eight of Pentacles. Now you can see everywhere that you've created something so beautiful. And now we have the Ace of Cups, which is a dupe to this action that is going to occur. And now the love cup is full and overflowing and can be shared. Okay, so I'm going to take this around one more time. The masculine is in his pride and ego. He's playing the victim a little bit. His feminine has hurt him, has bruised his ego. He's feeling like a victim because of it, but he wants to take action. She has inspired him to refocus his energies. She is saying there is a barrier between us right now because of conflict. I will forgive you, masculine, for that conflict because I have gone through the dark night of the soul and I feel telepathically as the high priestess that you are going through it too. I am observing your actions at this time to see if there is change, and I'm going to observe to see if you're going to do anything, if you're going to make a movement towards me to balance things out, to give me justice in this situation. And shadow work, I'm still doing my shadow work. I know you are too. So now with the bridge, like what happens with the connection? Well, there's conflict, but this deception someone comes forward with the truth. He comes forward with the truth, okay? Emperor, comes forward with the truth to his divine feminine, and this cycle ends, goes into a new beginning where they are equals, and it takes great strength to tame that beast and make this connection stronger. So now we go into a new beginning, right? We have this new beginning with the Fool's energy. We have a renewed love. Our relationship is healed, and now we are looking forward to union. The first step towards union is that we have balanced out our connection. Communication comes forward about a solid beginning in the 3D. And then what happens? We look at what we've built, and this cup of love is full, and our wishes come true. Okay? Let me know what you guys thought. This is also a reading that I do on for private readings. So if you guys are interested, go to my website, queenoflight1111.com. Have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.